3 times Omkara we'll do. Om. Om. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha.
Om Sri Krishna Brahmane Namaha.
Certain qualities of conduct he mentioned in various chapters that we would like to listen, and so that we can understand them and we can try to implement them in our daily life, so that we can purify ourselves. We have to purify our body, our senses, our mind, our intellect. We have to purify it. Then only it is possible for us to go into the spiritual world. Without purifying these things, or without knowing these conduct, rules of conduct, this is called acharanam. Sorry, for example, we are now attending Bhagavad Gita, we are listening it, we are reading it, we are listening it, we are trying to understand. This is also conduct only. So this kind of practical, physical doing things are important. Otherwise, without doing this physical conduct or practical application, we cannot achieve anything in life. So, what are the rules? He's told a couple of examples. Chapter 2, in Sloka 45, he mentioned this. Traigunya Vishya Veda, O Arjuna, Traigunya Vishya Veda, Nistraiguna Bhava Arjuna, Nidvandva, Nitya Sattvastha, Niryogakshema, Atmavan. He said that. It means what? These are all God's commandments to us. I will read again. Traigunya Vishya Veda, all the 3 Vedas, the Samved, Yajurved, and Rigved. These 3 Vedas, they are the original Vedas, and the Atharva Veda has come later on. So these three Traigunya Vishya Veda, the 4th one Atharva Veda also, 4th Veda, all the 4 Vedas they are telling about what? They are telling about 3 gunas only. Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas only they are telling about it. They are telling nothing else, about nothing else. Only about Sattva Gunam, Rajogunam, Tamogunam. What God is telling is, Traigunya Vishya Veda, you become Nistraiguna Bhavarjuna. You rise above the 3 gunas. You rise above the Sattva Guna, you rise above the Rajoguna, you rise above the Tamoguna. Firstly, we have to rise above the Tamoguna, and then from the sleep and all this, the indolence. Then secondly, we have to rise above the Rajoguna, passion, desire, lust, anger, greed, pride, attachment, jealousy, ego. All these things we have to rise above. Rajasic, Rajoguna. Then we have to rise up, reach the Sattvaguna. From Sattvaguna also we have to purify our heart, and then we have to rise above that also gradually. So Traigunya Vishya Veda, Nistraiguna Bhava Arjuna. That is what. Secondly, Nirdvandva Bhava, and be indifferent from the pairs of opposites. That is, pairs of opposites, Sukham, Dukkham, praise and say humiliation, insult. All these things we have to rise above this thing. Somebody will praise you, somebody will not praise you. But you have to rise above those 2 things also. Nitya Sattvastha Bhava, eternally fixed in the truth only. Truth is God, God is truth. That we have to find out. Nitya Sattvastha, Niryogakshema, be free from the thoughts of acquisition and comfort. Because acquisition and comfort and protection of it, then we are putting a lot of our energy into that only. How to acquire wealth and comforts, and how to protect them. So that is what. So be free from that. Don't be too much attached to acquire too much, and don't be too much involved in protecting it. You are wasting all your energy, spending all your energies in that only. With limited things only, you be happy, so that you can focus on me, on the self. That's what he's saying. Atmavan Bhava. Be possessed of the self. So we have to be in the self-consciousness. So this is what this conduct is said. Next, in second things he mentioned it in chapter 11. He said, Mat karma krut, mat parma, mat bhaktaha sangavarjitaha, nirvairaha sarva bhuteshu, yah sam mam eti pandava. It means he said that this kind of conduct, behavior, he said, mat karma krut, he who does all work for me. What I say, we are now, for example, reading Bhagavad Gita, we are doing for him only, for God realization. Similarly, in Pandavas, the Bhim has faced many demons and he killed many demons to establish peace in that area as a service to Lord Krishna only. So he did it. Arjuna fought so many wars for Lord Krishna to establish dharma. So mat karma krut, he who does all work for me. Though we should also be like that. For we should conduct all our this kind of works to for the God realization. Mat Parma considers me as the supreme, and Mat Bhaktaha is devoted to me. The Sangha Varjitaha abandons all attachments. We should not get involved in too much attachment. This attachment is the main, sagaram, samsara sagaram. So we have to abandon all the attachment also. Nirvairaha sarvabhuteshu, and is free from enmity towards any being. We should not have enmity towards any being. That is what it is. We should forgive them, and we should not have any kind of enmity in our heart. If they have it, they let them have it. It is their problem, not our problem. Our problem is to take care of ourselves. In our heart, we should be free from any kind of enmity towards anybody. Yah samaveti Pandava. The such person comes to me. Next, he said mentioned in chapter 15, 5 sloka, 5th sloka. Nirmanamoha chitasanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivruta kama dvandva vivukta sukadukha sangha gachan tamoda padam avyam tat. So he said that without arrogance or delusion, we should not have any arrogance or delusion. Jitasanga dosha, with the evils of the attachment conquered, we have to conquer the evils of attachment. Adhyatma nitya, dwelling constantly in the Supreme Self. That is through forms of meditation, dhyana, namasmaranam, bhasana, which we did, namasmaranam we did. That is dwelling constantly in the Supreme Self only, Adhyatma nitya. We are praying God, we are remembering God. Vinivruta kama, with the desires turned away, it is very difficult, but then we have to try that. With the desires turned away, dvandva vimuktas, released from the dualities. That is Sukha Dukham and Labham, Nashtam and Yoga Kshemam. These kind of pairs of opposites we have to be released from the dualities. Sukha Dukha Sangha, known as the pleasure and pain. Gachan Tamoda, the undiluted go-to. Padam Avyam Tat, that imperishable goal. God is the imperishable goal. In fact, He is giving us a goal in our life. We have to set a goal in our life. That goal is the imperishable goal. Imperishable goal, God is imperishable. Padam Avyayam, Avyaya Purushottama, Avyaya Ishvaraha. So that goal we have to reach. Our goal is not any other thing. Acquisition of material, this thing, material relationships, material wealth and all that, material pleasures, and this is not our goal. Our goal is to reach the imperishable God. That is what to say. Next, in chapter 18 also he mentioned a couple of things. In 51, 52, 53, such people will reach him. He says that after acquiring the perfection in the jnanam, knowledge path by our constant effort, these are things do not happen just at the switch of the button. This is gradually after our constant practice this will happen. But at some time in our life it will happen. In this life with our practice makes man perfect. So with our practice of sadhana, we reach that. But at that time, at the end of our practice, the 51, 52, 53 mentioned, we get certain qualities. Now, such people reach him. Let's see what are the qualities. Buddhya vishuddhya yuktaha dhrutya atmanam niyamyacha shabdadin vishyan tyaktva ragadvesho yudhasyasa. So, endowed English meanings are the endowed with a pure intellect. That means we have to firstly make our intellect pure. That is one challenge to us. But how to make our intellect pure? Again, namasmaranam and Bhagavad Gita reading, parayanam, and then doing meditation. With these things, our intellect will get purified. We don't do this, the intellect will not get purified. We will be in the mind level and senses level only. So to purify, endowed with a pure intellect, buddhya vishuddhya yukta. Trutya atmana niyamacha, controlling the self with firmness. This controlling atman with firmness is the important one. This we will see separately also topic as such. I am preparing how to do this. Drutya atmana niyamacha, what does it mean? How to do it? That time, what does it involve? That I am trying to understand and write it down. And after that I will inform you. Shabdadin Vishyan Tyaktva, abandoning sound and the other objects of sense. So abandoning sound and the other objects of sense. Shabdam, Rupam, Sparsham, Rasam, Gandham. These objects of sense are there. This we should abandon this thing. Actually, we should not revel in this. Actually, we should not get keep dancing, keep listening, keep singing, keep eating, keep drinking, keep laughing. We should reduce that. We should gradually reduce that, which we are doing right now. We are sitting here in satsangam and we are away from such activities. So this kind of thing, Shabdadin Vishyanti Yaktva, Ragadvesha of Yudhishthira, casting of attraction and hatred. So that's what. So Vivikta Sevi Lagvasi Yata Vakaya Manasaha Dhyana Yoga Para Nityam Vairagyam Samapashataha. This is in chapter 1852. Vivikta Sevi Lagvasi Yata Vakaya Manasaha Dhyana Yoga Para Nityam Vairagyam Samapashataha. So this means what? Dwelling in solitude. This is the solitude only. This is a seclusion place, lonely place, and this is not crowded with many people or parties are going on. This is called a solitude. You are sitting here, you sit here half an hour, 10-15 minutes meditation in silence. This is dwelling in solitude only. Lagvasi, eating lightly, and Yata Vakaya Manasaha, controlling the speech, body and mind. This is what we have to control. Yata Vakaya Manasa. We have to control our speech, body and mind. These are very difficult things, but we have to practice it. We have to try it. Dhyana Yoga Para Nityam, constantly devoted to yoga of meditation, that we have to do it. Dhyana Yogam. And Nityam, the many time, much longer time. Vairagyam Sampashataha, taking refuge in dispassion. One is passion, second one is dispassion. So Vairagyam Sampashataha. Telling the 53 sloka, Ahankaram Vimucha, Balam Vimucha, Darpam Vimucha, Kamam Vimucha, Krodham Vimucha, Parigraham Vimucha, Nirmama Shanta Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Relinquishing egotism, relinquishing the force, relinquishing the arrogance, relinquishing the desire, relinquishing anger, and relinquishing the possession of property. And unselfish and tranquil people, he is fit for oneness with the Brahman. So these are the qualities we should try to develop, qualities for conduct, behavior attributes. We should gradually conduct. Om Tat Sat.
Om Tat
Sarvam
Sat.
Sri Krishnarpanam Vastu.
Sarvam Sri Krishna.
3 times Omkaram.
Om.
Om Tat Sat.
Om Tat Sat.
Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanam Vastu.
Sarvam Sri Krishna Bhagavat.